Hello everybody, Treecks here, and welcome to Wario Land. Who's feeling greedy? Who wants to gather a lot of treasure, a lot of money? Well, Wario does, because that's Wario's thing. Wario Land, yeah, it is. Its subtitle is, as you can see, Super Mario Land 3. So yeah, you might be wondering, what the heck? Where's Super Mario Land 1? Where's Super Mario Land 2? Well, those will be played later. I consider those games part of the Super Mario franchise. And this game, because of using Wario and everything, is the first Wario game. And I really like to start the Wario franchise now. Of course, it started as a Mario spin-off. But nowadays, Wario has enough games to be considered having his own franchise. And yeah, so because I'm starting all of the franchises who have a lot of games, and in my early Let's Play days now I'm trying to start with at least the first part of all these series, Legend of Zelda not included in that. I also like to do that with Wario, so Wario Land is up next, even though I still have to play the first Mario Land games. Because this is still officially the successor to Super Mario Land 2, at least when it comes to story. But you play as Mario there, that game has Mario mechanics and is therefore a Mario game. This is not. Right, what are we doing here? Wario, after the events of Super Mario Land 2, at least I can explain that much, has lost his castle, or better said, Mario's castle, because he stole Mario's castle in that game. Mario got it back, kicked him out. But Wario still is greedy, he's always greedy. He wants his own castle, so that quest continues. And now he has found an island. I believe it's called Kitchen Island. I'll correct myself if that's not true. But I believe it's Kitchen Island, where a bunch of pirates live under the guidance of Captain Syrup. In the intro we saw a little bit of a pirate ship getting knocked over by Wario. He is already on his way to getting rid of them. He wants their treasure. He knows they have treasure. He's getting all of it. Right, we've been on the file select screen for a while now. Let's go into one of these pipes and start. Right, this game uses an overworld map, as you can see. Right now we don't have anything to choose other than the first world. So let's just do that. Rice Beach is the first world. And as you can see, each world has its own separate world map, which you can choose your levels. Kinda like the way Super Mario World introduced and Super Mario Land 2 also used. Super Mario Land 3, or Wario Land, is not different. Alright, let's go into the levels now. Like a normal Mario platformer, or Mario game, this is also a platformer. But I really consider Wario having his own franchise, mostly because this redefines the Mario formula. This is not just a Mario platformer. Wario has his own mechanics. I'll try to explain them as they come by. Wario for first has a dash. By pressing B you can dash, as you can see. You can also dash jump if you jump while dashing. And you can get rid of enemies that way, as you can see. Enemies drop coins when you kill them. And you can also dash through these blocks, as you can see. And collecting the coins is the most important thing here. It becomes even worse in later Wario Land games. But this is not just like any Mario game where you collect 100 coins and get a 1-up and nothing more than that. No. This game goes further than that. Coins are really important for Wario. In fact, we're going to have to collect almost 100,000 of them to get the best ending in this game. But there's also a lot of similarities with Mario. Like Mario, you also have power-ups, like this one. This is Bull Wario. Well, Bull Wario, you can stomp the ground even harder than you can normally with the ground pound. You're basically just a little bit stronger now, and it also counts as an extra hit. Like a Super Mushroom is with Mario and the Fire Flowers. But you also have a spiky helmet, so you can attach yourself to the ceiling like this. And other places. This will come handy later. Right, these hearts are life force. They can be gotten by grabbing a heart directly or by killing enemies. Because as you can see, killing an enemy also increases the heart count, which you can see on the bottom of the screen. All the way on the left is the life count. This game still uses lives. You can still die in this game. This changes in later Wario games, where death is no longer a thing. That's one of the things that defines Wario as the Wario formula as a platformer, that you can't die. This game does not have that yet. You can still die, so there's still lives here. Right beside it is the coins. That's obvious. The life force count, as I said. The hearts. And the number of enemies you kill. And I got hit. Foolish me. This is Tiny Wario. This is the most tiny form you can get. Getting hit in this form means death. Any other form you are, when you get hit, you always get turned back to this. It's not like in some Mario games where if you are a Fire Flower or Fire Mario and you get hit, you first turn back to Super Mario and then to Tiny Mario. No, this uses the Super Mario Bros. 1 mechanics. No matter how powered up you are, if you are hit, you're turned back to Tiny Wario. And Tiny Wario can't do anything. You can't dash, you can't break blocks. That's something you're not going to want to be, because it means no coins for you, or at least a lot less. This part we can do yet, as you can see. This is something for later. We'll be back in this level later on. Because another thing this game does is it changes levels up a little bit. Because of some certain overworld map events. We'll see more on that later. And the final thing on the bottom of the screen is the timer. Also speaks for itself. Right, the first level is obviously not going to be a challenge. This is just getting used to things. And here we have a pirate who is going to teach us how to finish levels. It also has a little sign which indicates up and B. If you press up, as you can see, Wario lifts his arm. And pressing B, he takes 10 coins from himself and you have something you can throw. You can also grab it back. And this is how you exit the levels. You don't have to do it the first time, but you're going to have to do this every other level. Alright, there are some bonus games you can play after you finish a level. This is pure gambling. Let's go for the left one. And we double our money. That's how this works. You pick one bucket. If you pick the correct one, you double your money. If it's the incorrect one, your money gets halved. I'm not going to take any risks. I'm just gonna take my winnings and go. Right, this is the money counter. Like I said, you're going to want to have at least 100,000 or one less. There are 5 digits, as you can see, so the maximum number this goes to is 99,999. One short of 100,000 coins. And all the letters under it, A through O, indicate the treasures you can find in this game. You're going to have to find treasures in this game as well. It's not just coins. And don't worry, also the treasures also count towards your coin total. Eventually, if you're going to want to have the best ending, you're going to want to have the max number of coins. And getting the max number of coins, you can also use your treasures for that, because at the end of the game, they will get tallied up to your coin score. Each treasure has a set value it is worth, and it will also count towards your coin score. But a true 100% means getting all the treasures. So I'm getting them anyway. And I believe it's impossible to do the 100,000 coins in one run anyway. You're going to have to grind at some point. Which I will do off screen, of course. I'm not going to bother you with it. I'm just going to show the levels and the secret exits. Yes, there's secret exits in this game as well. And where to get all the treasures. I'm not going to care if I miss some of them at some point, because I need to do some of the levels twice anyway, in order to grind for the max number of coins. So having to do a level twice won't be too much of a penalty for me. I can use that to get more of my coins. But of course, I'm going to make this a 100% playthrough, and therefore grabbing everything and getting the best ending. I'm pretty sure I can get up to that door. I need to go all the way back here. You go away. These are your Goombas of this game, the regular ground enemies. The lowest rank of the pirates. Right, here we have Dragon Wario, another power-up. Which is also considered a stage 3 power-up. This one, as you can see, if you press B, you shoot fire. It burns through everything, almost no enemies are immune to it. And I get hit because I was too far to the left apparently. Here, I have got my revenge. Right, swimming is also a thing in this game. Works like any other normal platformer, just press A to go up a little bit. If you press nothing, you go down a little bit, as you can see. You also are prohibited from using some power-ups, or the mechanics of some power-ups, while in this form. Here we get another bull cap. This is a midway point, or a save, or checkpoint, call it whatever you want. If you throw 10 coins in this, you activate it and it works as a checkpoint for if you die. You can start from there instead of doing the whole level over again. Most platformers and most games in general have those. This game is no exception. Right, there's a lot of stuff everywhere here. Only downside on Dragon Wario is that you can't dash anymore because the dash button becomes this fire spitter, and some of the blocks, like these ones, become hard to hit sometimes, or enemies are hard to kill. That's why most people don't really like the Dragon Cap. I'm going to use this opportunity to show off the final of the power-ups. This is Jet Wario. Jet Wario is my favorite of most people. Because as you can see, you move faster. It increases your walking speed. And your dash becomes the reason why it's called Jet Wario. Your dash becomes this. You can literally jet, and I get hit again. Alright, at least I've been able to show it off. Everybody die, please. I'm going to take this to become regular Wario again. The garlics always turn you into normal Wario again if you're tiny. And if you grab a garlic while already normal Wario, you always become Bull Wario, I believe. It's been a couple of years for me, so forgive me if I do not remember everything correctly anymore. I haven't practiced this game, so I never do. I don't know why I'm still mentioning that. I really like my Let's Plays to be the most natural way of me gaming as it can be. So no practicing, no maps, no walkthroughs beside me, no notes or anything. I'm doing everything from memory, if possible. So it might be the case I'm forgetting something here and there in this game, because my memory is a little blurry here and there, since it's been a couple of years. Right, exit here. I'm going to try not to spend the 10 coins on the checkpoints. I need every coin I can get. And especially in these early levels. It isn't really that hard yet, so I'm not going to bother. If I start choking on a level, I might consider doing it. I'm going to have to go for grinding anyway at some point, so doesn't really matter if I have to grind for 10,000 coins or 15,000. I'm grinding anyway, so... Right, the third level. As you can see, this one looks a little different. Also, a rule from Super Mario World. This double dot on the map indicates that there are 2 exits here. This is the first instance of a level having a secret exit. I don't believe I can get it just yet. I'm pretty sure this is also related to what I mentioned in the first course. A future overworld map event that changes the levels in the first world. And some in the second. And that will... And only then you can get the secret exit, and I believe the treasure as well. Because I'm also pretty sure that this is the first level where treasure is hidden. Come on. Yeah, this is waterfall, as you can see, so the water doesn't act like a normal swimming mechanic, like it normally does. Oh, hidden block. There's a lot of those as well in this game. Yeah, we're playing Wario now. It's kind of turning into a Wario Let's Play channel now. With me playing Mario Party in the weekend, where I've also picked Wario as my to-go-to character for that playthrough. And I'm playing Wario's first mainstream game as well. There's a lot of Wario in the future here. Right, let's see. Sometimes I can't reach that. What I was saying, sometimes you can find these hidden branches which contain some of these coin rooms. Unlike Mario, where you can sometimes say, I don't care, I've got enough lives, I don't need the coins. This game, and games, especially for the future Wario Land games, you do want to do it, because coins are what makes this game go around. In this game you can argue that it's not really that important. You can just see it as a normal platforming game, to just reach the end, reach the final boss, clear every level, and be done with it. But no, you don't get the best ending if you do it like that, and more hidden stuff. Come on, Nintendo. There are cultures where that is forbidden. They're called Kaizo blocks. They're technically only Kaizo blocks if they're meant for you to kill you. If they hang over a ravine or anything, or a bottomless pit, and they kill you if you hit them. Right, the secret exit is over here. But I can't jump that high. That will be solved later. First, we finish the level normally, the only way we can. Right, I'm gonna try one game. I have not that many coins, so I don't have really that much to lose. Let's try it. Fail. Right, trying again. Same one. Fail again. Please give me one. Come on. Right, I'm ending this level with 3 coins. There goes my luck again. Why am I always so unlucky in video games? What am I saying? I won the last Mario Party board. I'm speaking of bad luck. Normally I never win. Well, my luck apparently shifted, or my bad luck shifted to this game apparently. Well, I've done 3 levels. What's my time? 20 minutes. No, I was afraid of that. So I'm going to stop it here. This is going to be the first video. My second Game Boy playthrough. Yeah, can't wait. I hope I remember my stuff. I'm afraid I don't. If I do not, don't worry, I'll just enter the level again, grab more coins, and I'll just cut to what I've missed, whether it be a secret exit or a treasure. Those are the only actual things you can miss. There's no check mark for getting every coin in a level to 100% clear it. No, it's just getting the secret exits, getting every treasure, and getting enough coins at the end. It doesn't matter how you get these coins. If you play 100,000 levels where you collect only 1 coin, or if you try to go for 200 coins per level, it doesn't matter. But still, this is going to be the first part. I'll see you tomorrow when the next part coming up. Treecks out.